guys, what's up? So yeah, welcome to my new layout. This is my balcony. Okay, I'm gonna try with different angles. So now we're just trying with like the straight. Maybe do diagonal a little bit later, and yeah, just playing around with the angles. I hope there's not much wind noise. Right now there's no wind at all, so it's actually very hot. And usually this we leave it open, but yeah, this is something very different for me. I think it's pretty cool because yeah, balcony top, why not, right? So I just want to talk about my car ownership ever since I got my license. Not really car ownership lah, but the cars that I used to drive. Cause my miata is the first car that I've ever owned. As in, I'm financing. When I first got my driving license, the first ever car that I drove was, of course, kancha lah, right? Cause I went for my lessons in the kancha, I practiced in the kancha, but the first ever car I drove from my household was the Hyundai Getz. Now, I took my license using a manual car, so when I started driving, I completely just forgot my manual and I continued in my V. My V. No, I continued with Hyundai Getz. Hyundai Getz was my first ever car. I don't know, I keep saying my V. Yeah, the Hyundai Getz was my first ever car. And the car was a yellow Hyundai Getz. It was a car that my brother was driving, but at that time, because I was 17, my brother was like 22, so we took turns driving lah. My brother didn't really need a car, so actually why didn't he? I don't know lah, but basically I got a car to drive lah and it was cool. It was a sharing car, so I didn't have the car all to myself, but sometimes when I got the car to drive to school, it was like the coolest thing. You know how you're like 17 and you can drive, cause I'm like a January baby, so I got a driving license earlier, and it was like, wait, wow, damn cool, you drive today, wow, can fetch me, you know that time where like, wow, damn poyo, damn like, wow, can drive to school, yeah. At that point of time, I tried to persuade my parents to let me drive to school alone. It was very nerve-wracking, like, oh my god. Typical lah. I'm not sure whether y'all ever felt it before, but I felt it. I was like, oh my god, I can drive alone, oh my god. So the Hyundai Getz, my memory of that was when I was going uphill. Don't ask me about the specs at the point of time I really don't know. I just know like Hyundai Getz, sentimental car to me. When I was going uphill, I remember that it had no power whatsoever. So every time I go uphill, I literally just like crawling uphill, no matter if I floor it or I don't, it's like no difference one. That was my memory of the car. Then I went on to study in Switzerland, and next would be my Perdua Viva, because I went to Switzerland when I was 18. I came back, I graduated at 21, came back and started working already. So at that point of time, I think my brother was working in Singapore already, and I got the Viva to myself. So the Viva is a car that he first bought and he was financing it. So he was financing the monthly installment, but I was paying for all the services. And he's a very nice brother lah. Like I was asking him, hey, you want me to finance the installment or not? And he's like, no lah, it's okay lah. Quite sayang one. So very grateful to have such a nice brother as well. I love the Viva because again, it's a sentimental value kind of car. I remember driving it. I grew to love it lah. I mean, as time goes by, you get to know more about the car. I figured that it has no power, but it gives you the perception that it has so much power, because when you drive it like, wow, actually damn fast, but actually it's just damn light, it's not going that fast. But it can actually go like what, 130, 140 on highways, even though like the whole thing bergegar like but okay what? I remember this incident, the traffic light with my friends in the car, and so like full load kan. The traffic light turned green, I needed to go to the other lane, so I floored it. Then the car beside me, I was trying to overtake, so the car beside me just went boom, and I was like, yeah, obviously. Then my friend's like, "Oi, Milo tin lah, what you expect?" And I so terasa, you know. I don't know why I so terasa. I was like, yeah lah, I know my car Milo tin, but don't have to say out loud, kan? Fucking terasa, man. I remember that day. I was like, I still love my Viva no matter what. So yeah, I don't know. I think I will carry that memory until I'm old, cause I was like, why you call my Viva Milo tin? But I love the Viva. It brought me a lot of memories. It taught me how to overtake. It taught me how to carry the speed. I really enjoyed the Viva, and it was like, no, it's so problem free. I freaking love the super duper Viva. And I also sad when they discontinued it, when I heard like, cannot buy any, what the fuck? My next car, so okay, from the Viva, as you all know, I bought my Miata. It was quite a huge thing to me because, number one, it was the first huge commitment. Now, I haven't bought property before until now because, as you know, the current industry, yada yada yada. I won't go into the specifics, but now's not a good time, as everyone says. But of course, if a good deal comes, then why not, right? If you can finance it. But yeah, so the Miata, my baby, was my first ever huge commitment. And I was thinking like, wow. So I don't know if y'all know, but two-door car is 30% down payment. So I bought the car about 80 to 85,000 ringgit. My 30% down payment was like 24,000. Yeah, about 24,000-ish. I was like, wow, cannot. And then I remember Bobby asking me, you can the 30% down payment. I was like, yeah, because I was working in Switzerland before this, and lucky for me of the exchange rate, and I saved up and whatever not, so I could afford the Miata with the 30% down payment. It was scary lah, because I've never spent so much on an item before. It was like going into adulthood kind of with this commitment. I knew that okay, after I buy this car, I cannot just suka hati take like few months off and just go traveling. No, I can't do that anymore. I really like, okay, every month I got bills to pay, I got commitment to finance, and yeah, it was like okay lah, I feel like a big girl now. And I've been financing my Miata for I think 2 years already, 2017, 18, 19, 20, 2 to 3 years already. I was like, I think I got about another 2 to 3 years to go. So pretty happy about that. So memories in my Miata, as you all know, I think when I first got the Miata, that was when I found out this wonderful camaraderie of the driving industry, as in the automotive industry, because I met all the Miata people, and I've always said that Miata people are one of the nicest people you will ever find. I still hold true to that, because in the group, whenever you have a problem, even if you have been inactive for like the longest time, they will still help you. They are very willing to help one another, and that's what I like about it. A lot of friends that I've made, even now, like I call them true friends. Whenever I have any problem, I can hit them up, and yeah. Besides Miata people, also because of Evo Enduro, because of all the drive events that we organize, I've met a lot of cool people, a lot of people that share information with me, which is I feel very grateful for that, you know, because I come from a place where I'm not the type that read about car every day, since young fucking love car, man. Nah, man, I'm really not that type. Even now, like, yes, I watch car videos every now and then, but I'm not like crazy cars. I do love cars, don't get me wrong. Whenever I do a car video, of course I do my research before that, but it's never like every day I have to fucking watch car videos. Not as crazy as a lot of you. So I'm really appreciative whenever people share information with me or tell me like, hey Bing, did you know that this is this? It's like, wallah, how come you don't know one? What the fuck? Like, hey, what's the point of putting other people down, right? I don't go like, wallah, how come you don't know one? Like, so when I first got the car, of course you can tell all the videos that I put out very happy, very like, wow, drive here, drive there, drop the top, still love drop the top, don't get me wrong, wow. And then the bills came. Of course, at a point of time, I was thinking like, wow, I drive this car for this period of time, yes, very happy, and then all the bills started piling up. Not piling up, but it just kept coming and coming. I have to fix this, I have to fix that, I have to fix that. That's the thing they don't tell you about second-hand cars. Or it's like this unwritten rule, whereby when you buy a second-hand car, you just gotta know that you got things to fix. Nobody told me that! Nobody told me that. Bobby didn't tell me that. Con didn't tell me that. It's like this unwritten rule. I have no idea where, but yeah, if you're buying a second-hand car, please be prepared. You gotta fix stuff. So for people who are like me, buying first time second-hand car, how I know, right? It's just to manage my expectations. If you tell me like, oh, it's normal lah, then I'll be like, okay, then I know. But if you don't tell me, I would expect, because I have no experience buying a second-hand car, right? So I'll buy a car, be like, okay lah, I expect like nothing will happen to it ma. But of course, now you tell me, of course, why it's like a 10-year-old car, what you expect? Then I was like, yeah, actually true also. So I'm just telling you now, if you're buying a second-hand car as your first car, please expect this and please be prepared to really have money on the side in case anything goes wrong and you have to constantly do up your car. So you have your monthly installment and on top of that, you have your monthly fixtures lah. It's just normal. You have to deal with that. Like my baby, after a while then I know that everyone told me, your NC can take 95 ma, around 95. I was like, oh, can ah. Then suddenly got ticking sound. Then they tell me actually cannot. Then I go to some mechanics, can ah. So I try again now. Then they're like, actually your car cannot. So my NC, 1 in a million, cannot take RON 95, so can only take RON 97 above. Why? Till now, not known, but it fixes it. So yeah, all these kind of things you get to know about your car throughout your ownership of the car, of course. But all in all, when I think back, that yeah, there's still no regrets owning a car like that, because that was kind of like my dream car in the sense that I always wanted to drop the top. And when I first set my eyes on the NC, I fell in love. So you know, sometimes when you're having a long day and you just want to go for a drive at the end of the day, it's just so nice to drive my NC when I drop the top and just take the long way home, like really long way home. It's just nice. Like I remember last time I would just go up Genting at night and just come down. It's fun lah. And yeah, going by yourself, driving alone, blasting the music, I think that's amazing lah. I think that is one of the best ways to relieve stress, which is why now also I how to drive. I damn stressed. I cannot drive, I cannot drop the top, I cannot go far. Most I can go is 9.5 km, then you turn for 500 meters. Yeah, so I do miss all that lah. That's a brief summary of my ownership of the Miata. Now, I've never really spoken of my future car and what I want of my future car. So this is the time, guys. So my future car, definitely, I want a manual. Like everyone always asks me, your NC manual lah? I always shamelessly say, no, it's not. But how many of you can drive manual leh? Not a lot, right? Actually, there are not many NCs in Malaysia that come in manual. A lot of the manual NCs that you see are actually swapped. So a lot of them took out the transmission and they put in the manual transmission inside. And yeah, my future car, I definitely want a manual. I still get so nervous driving a manual. Like whenever Lenny asks me now, like, hey, want to drive my car? I literally like stone for a while because I'm just so nervous. Wow, the hill thing, wow, I just damn nervous. I think Ipoh actually is one of the best places to practice your manual skills because everyone there damn chill when they drive. They like, you know, they come out from a road, like, you know, when you're coming out and joining a main road, you look right and then you go ma. You look left and then you go ma. In Ipoh, right, you can and then go and you'll still be okay. That's how slow they drive in Ipoh. So it's one of the best places to actually learn how to drive a manual if you wanna. Yeah, so I have like theory somewhere inside, got like muscle memory lah, but yeah, I gotta just try it out. But I have lah, I try every now and then, and I redline before and I ref match like the very few times I ref match, so it's very fulfilling. I want that. I want to be on point all the time. Every time just ref match, like wow, downshift, wow, damn nice. All the feeling, yeah. So yeah, I definitely want manual. The seats, I would say because I have a Miata now, I would definitely want a car that has at least 4 seats. I know. Like because I have a Miata now lah, if I'm gonna add another car to the garage, at least 4 seats. And I would love a little bit more power. I'm not a person who is like crazy about power because to me it's like, yeah, you have the need for speed. You gotta be at that skill set to drive a car that comes with that power as well. Then you cannot be like, oh, I want more power, but you cannot drive. Then like, what the fuck lah? So you gotta have that skill set when you have a fast car, and at the same time, it only gives you, I don't know how much happiness it gives you lah. But to me, power is so only like, yeah, at the point of time when you floor, you're like, wah, and then what? And then what power? And then what? At the street only what? So to me, power doesn't mean as much. But of course, with my Miata now, I want something a little bit more powerful lah. I don't want to be like crazy more powerful, but just a little bit more powerful. And I'm not looking at sedans. Hatches maybe, because of my Getz and Viva before. Wagons, yes, but more practical car, you know, can put more stuff. like go IKEA shopping, put in more stuff. Not saying that my miata can't, but will gonna blocked by police lah, you know. So yeah, I think that's about all the things that I look for in my future car. Manual, more than 2 seats, can be 3-seater, I don't care. And what? And yeah, more power than my miata. Or I could just get a bike. I've been looking like I love fuck, what do you call that? The Ducati. Hang on, what's it called? Ducati Scrambler. Oh my god. Also love at first sight. When I saw it, I was like, wow, I want a Ducati Scrambler. But I know how much it costs and everything. But yeah, I could go bike ways also. So I'm not sure about that. Really want to get my bike license too. Woo! So yeah. But then again, I get my bike license, I don't ride a bike, then wasted kan. So yeah, all this going on in my head. A few cars that I actually have my eye on, and these have been cars that I love ever since I was young, was Satria, the Proton Satria GTI. I don't like the Neo, I think Neo not nice. The Proton Satria GTI, wow, that look, that curve behind, the 2-door sporty look. I like the Satria GTI. And Proton Putra. I also think that's pretty nice lah. Until now, I still think the design is so nice, so amazing. So yeah, if I get the money, if a good condition one comes along, if the timing is right, then hey, why not? Bobby, if you're watching this, please don't, or Con, please don't send me any Muda links. Please don't y'all can recommend, yeah, sure, but please I'm telling you, don't. So yeah, just a little bit about me sharing. Please guys, share with me also. I'm always so happy to hear from you guys, and whenever y'all message me on Instagram or whatever not, it's always very nice to talk to you guys. So yeah, hit me up guys. Bye. Oh, stay safe. Hope everyone's doing okay. Hope everyone is sane. I know that's an extension of MCO. Are you guys okay with it? I'm okay lah actually. I just like, wow, companies how. I do empathize with them. I get that it's a very tough situation for everyone, but just remember that our health is our priority, and please still practice everything that we've been doing. Wash your hands, social distancing. When you go out, you come back immediately, go and shower, and yeah, hope everyone is safe. Anyone got any good recipes? Can let me know. I am dying here, cracking my head every day thinking what to cook. So yeah, got my induction cooker. So when y'all tell me recipes, right, I can film it. Because right now, right, I really don't know what to do. When I first got my induction cooker, right, see, I gonna burn, cause I was like, yeah, I can fry stuff. Genius lah. So yeah, see you guys, stay safe.